Poggers.
Not Nightmare, by the way. Thank you for the 17 months. Appreciate you. Photo candy.
Kisses.
Alex.
It's me, Alex. What's going on with my voice? What's up with my voice, man? Am I losing it? Uh-oh. Puberty? Yeah, I going through secondary third puberty. It's a thing that happens. You guys wouldn't get it, but yeah, sometimes people go through a third puberty. Simathon when? I never did like a Simathon sub goal, huh? Well, I guess the Simathon would technically be its own goal. I don't know.
Happy
Aw,
birthday,
Tact.
man.
How sweet, Tact. It's not my birthday yet, guys. Not my birthday yet, okay? My birthday is tomorrow. I just wanted to stream because I'm not going to be here for a couple days. Taking a few days off. Gonna leave my house for once. But thank you, Tactical, for the 50 bucks. Absolute MVP legend. Huge supporter. No birthday stream? It would be tough if I do a birthday stream. I'd have to like maybe come back in the morning tomorrow. Um and stream early, which I was going to come back like in the morning anyway to take care of some stuff early. So maybe I could fire up a birthday stream tomorrow, like a short birthday stream as well. I just wanted to hang out with you guys for a couple hours, do a little react before I head off. Might as well. Took care of some stuff, so figured why not? Why not say hello to y'all, watch some things.
That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario.
But yeah, Tactical, thank you so much for the
Happy early birthday.
very generous $50. Absolute legend. Trollas, welcome back with a Prime 62 months. Appreciate you. You deserve it. Aw, very sweet. Very sweet. Hmm. Dude, I don't get how these like DoorDash and all these other places stay in business. Like, genuinely don't get it. I ordered something for, well, I was trying to order something. I didn't actually order it. Yesterday for like $20, right? Like the total was $20. I looked at the final charge. It ended up being 43. And I sat there and I was like, how did something that was $20 end up being 43? And then I looked at the fees. It was like delivery fee $10, service fee $4, tip $7. And I'm like, holy fuck, brother. How? How does that make any sense? Delivery fee is like $30 for me if I want to order something. That's crazy. Wait, why is the tip already included? Well, the tip was after the fact. I could have adjusted the tip, but it was like still kind of crazy. I don't get it. Happy early birthday, old man. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wrong screen. There you go. Soon, everyone's gonna be financing deliveries. Guys, I'm still paying off that burger, man. Goddamn big dog schnoz looks massive at this angle. My nose hasn't changed, brother. My nose literally hasn't changed. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? New mic? What's wrong with the mic? Does it sound different? Nice nose job. Yeah, that's what all that subathon cash has been going to. It's been going towards my nose. So thanks, guys. God, last stream was disgusting, dude. I was going through the VOD, replaying Deep Rock Galactic. Holy moly, what a mess. Absolute mess. So fucking funny, dude. It was so bad. I couldn't believe how bad it was. Can you actually play that bass? No. I just have it there so you guys think I'm cool. And I relate to the youth. Because my numbers are down with the younger people. So trying to get those numbers up. Relate to the youth. That's right. You do be looking hella youthful. Yeah, I know. I feel like that goes without saying, guys. What do you mean? I look hella youthful? I know. Like... Anyways, how's it going? The youth just watch TikTok? Yeah. TikTok's been kind of cringe recently, though. I don't like my TikToks. I like my Instagram Reels. I feel like when I watch Instagram Reels, I'm like diving in the Marianas Trench of content. Like, I don't know when I'm going to pull up. You know what I mean? Like, here's some video from India. Here's a Chinese TikTok that I don't understand. Here's some like cringe video and everyone's like bullying some person that's just talking about their day. It doesn't make any sense. Here's a dancing video. Here's a guy that's like, you need to get in fucking shape right now. You're disgusting. You have no work ethic. And then it's just a rinse and repeat cycle. I'm like, here's a car video of a chase. Here's a moto vlog. TikTok is like, have you guys noticed that on TikTok?
Happy birthday, Sir Alex H.
Have you guys noticed on TikTok how every time... And then it's like, hey, you stitched my video, so now I'm going to respond to you. You shouldn't say that stuff on TikTok. It's like, holy dude, it's like, I don't give a fuck about any of this, you know? Just show me some garbage, man. You know what I mean? I don't need to think when I go on these platforms. Or ZL, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's tonight. Okay, I do turn older tonight. Clickbait title, I guess. But I appreciate it. Thank you for that big ol' resub. I don't know, what should we do? I'm don't have tons of ideas at the moment. What the hell is this? What the fuck is this? Pokemon Adventure Extreme Cold Car Camping in a Pokemon-themed Jimny? The hell's a Jimny?
今回の動画では軽自動車をアレンジした車内でゲームをしたり、ポケモンカードを楽しんだり、ポケモンカーでの車中泊の様子を
This girl just live in her van with like Pokemon cards?
紹介しています。福井県立恐竜博物館に行って古代のポケモンやポケモンの骨格標本を見に行ったり、限定グッズなども購入しているので、ぜひ最後までご視聴ください。
Cute Pikachu. I like the Pikachu. Or is it just camping? Is it just for the sake of camping, I guess?
今日休憩する道の駅に到着しました。
Yeah, that's a nice Jeep.
早速車中泊の準備をしていきます。
Oh, gotta move the Gengar out the way. He's buckled in. What? What?
まずは座席を倒してマットを取り出していきます。 このマットはジムに専用設計のマットです。 マットを取り出したら座席をフルフラットにします。 結構マットが重いのでこの工程だけ少し力作業になります。
That's a generator right there with the battery.
準備をしていたら雪が降ってきてしまったので急いで中に入ります。
Girl's wearing a skirt. Girl, it is snowing out. Get a skirt on.
続いてゲーミングモニターを準備していきます。
Okay.
モニターの準備ができたのでスイッチとつなぎます。 このポータブル電源がないと電子機器が動かせないので立ち歩く旅には必須アイテムです。
You gotta set up the little dolls.
これでポケモンカーの完成です。 このゲームは3年前に発売されたソフトなんですが今までやったことがありませんでした。 信用地方のはるか昔の姿である翡翠地方が冒険の舞台ですが、人とポケモンがまだ仲良く暮らしていない時代なのがすごく新鮮で結構のめり込んでプレイしています。まだやったことがない人はぜひプレイしてみてほしいです。 集中してやっていたら結構時間が経っていたので一旦休憩します。
Okay.
そろそろお腹が減ったんで道の駅で夜ご飯の材料買ってくると思います。
All right. We did a little gaming session in the back of the car.
せっかく福井県に来ているのでこの地域の特産品を買いたいと思います。
Is this van life in Japan? I think this is Florida.
今福井にある道の駅に来てるんですけど、福井のくず流舞茸カレーと
Mushroom curry and
あと
pumpkin egg
マン
pudding.
ゴープリン買って
Yeah,
き
how are
ま
we
し
gonna
た。
cook this?
それじゃあねカレー作りたいと思います。
Curry. Okay, we got ourselves a little supply box. Florida's very diverse. Yeah, it is.
お米が炊けるまで30分ぐらい待ちます。カレーは電子レンジがないので炊飯器の蒸気で温めます。
Oh, okay, the rice cooker. Interesting. Oh, when that lid cooked on top of it, 'cause she was using the hot cover to steam the inside of the curry.
完成。めっちゃ美味しそう。すごい匂いする。
Okay.
じゃあいただきます。 正直舞茸とカレーって合うのかなって疑問だったんですけど、それよりカレーが美味しすぎて今まで食べたどのレトルトカレーよりも美味しかったです。とにかくルーが美味しかったので、もしかしたら舞茸の旨味が出ているのかもしれないですね。続いてかぼ
That's
ちゃ
probably
プリンを
good.
食べてみます。
Pumpkin pudding.
一口食べて思ったのが、プリンというよりもはやめちゃくちゃ美味しいかぼちゃでした。プリンの味ももちろんするんですけど、かぼちゃの味が強いので、かぼちゃ好きの方はおすすめです。
I like how we got the little curtains going.
ごちそうさまでした。もう両方ともすごい美味しかった。このね、くず流舞茸カレー本当に美味しかったから、明日ね出発する前に
Why we got the mask inside the car
それ
though?
じゃあ片付けしま
Is
す。
it just aesthetic or something?
調理道具はアルコール除菌シートなので清潔に保ってます。面倒なのでお皿やお箸は使い捨てです。
Oh, little cleanup.
今回福井に来てるんですけど、今福井県立恐竜博物館とポケモンがコラボしているので、東京から車で来ました。限定グッズとかポケモンの化石も展示されてるみたいなので、
Dude, Japan has all the cool collabs, man.
行きたいと思います。
Japan and
今回
China.
東京から福井に
China has all these
来た
cool
のを
pop-up
見て、ポケモン
collabs.
カードのネプーナアリーナをね探しながら来たんですけど、12パックねゲットすることができたんで、
Oh,
購入して
nice.
い
And
き
we
たい
got
と思い
some
ます。
we got some card
新しい
packs.
のは響きの SAR とかヒロの SAR なんですけど、バトルで使えるカードもいっぱい入ってるので、いろいろと
Wait, where's the
学んで欲しい
subtitles?
なと思います。あと今回の AR がすごい
Yo
可愛いのがいっぱいあったんで、それもね欲しいです。じゃあ早
Yo.
速開封していきます。
Okay.
じゃあ1パック目開けていきます。1パック目からなんか出るかな。
Pokemon.
オラチフ、さっきヒトデマン。おー、ヤパレスだ。ヤパレスねすごい強いんでね欲しかったんですよ。
Oh, she
やった
wanted this card.
で響きの冒険、これもねすごい強いって。じゃあ2パック目。
You have Dino Chicken Nuggies for your birthday?
10
Yeah, yeah,
ロ
yeah.
トの V0。 あ、ダブルレアだ。あ、
Oh,
メガネ
nice.
マだ。よかった。これもねす
She
ごい
got the other
強いから
card
絶対
too.
欲しかったんですよ。よかった。とオガポンかまどの麺。じゃあ3パック目。ウソッキー、ロトム、ハシガリス、あ、ジャッジマン、オガポン。
Today I learned Alex needs subtitles. Brother, I don't
今回
fucking
すごい
speak
AI が可愛い
Japanese.
のが多くて、でペパセンとかあとカスミのコダックとかも欲しいなっ
Like
て思って。
today you learned that
3
people
パッ
that
ク目。
don't speak the language
あ、
need
4パック目
subtitles?
が
Like is
生
this
で
what our modern
あ、
education
よかった
system is able to
石
do?
舞と日の嵐、響きの冒険、
Skill
ミ
issue?
ドカラス。じゃあ次5パック目。
Dude, that's a
カス
good
ミ
card
の
when
ホ
she's
イキン
excited.
グ、
She put the cards at the
レアル、
beginning earlier.
カジッチ、
I think she said like I'm looking to get
オ
these
ガポン、
cards.
色の面、ポケモンキャッチャー。
Damn.
じゃあ次6パック目。あ、これで半分だ。カスビのラプラス、ライボルト、マグマラシ、あ、エアル、
Ooh.
ヤパレス。
Oh, is it an alt art?
うん、可愛いけど他のエアルが良かったな。
I heard kawaii.
とフローゼル。
I think that means
じゃあ折り返し
she thinks
7
it's a
パッ
cute
ク目。
card.
ロト
Imagine not
の
knowing Japanese. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't speak
Myanmar.
Japanese.
V ゼル。お、ダブルレアかな。
Oh,
おー、白のガブリアス。
she got
オガ
it.
ポン緑の面。じゃあ8パック目。あー、そろそろ来て
They're
ほ
just
しい
getting
な。
all the cards.
ケンタロス、石住まい、オラチフ。あー、ダメだ。ペパーのサンドイッチ。
What is that? Is that just a
Yeah.
sandwich? There's just a sandwich card? Yo, I want that Japanese sandwich card.
泥バンコ、日の嵐、 欲しがり。あ、
響きの SR では
Oh, trainer.
これサポートのやつ。SR 出たけど響きだけか。
Is that 1200
で
yen?
もパックから SR 出たんでよしとします。
じゃあ最後がシェイミ。じゃあ次が10パック目。
Onk doesn't know Pokemon
白
TCG
な
meta.
のロゼリア、ポニータ、
Alright, then fucking explain it, big
リン
head.
バス、リククラゲ、スタミ
お
ー。じゃあ11パック目。AR 欲しいな。
Last pack? No, second to last.
MC の盛り上げ、神
Mr. Krabs.
ミキのピチュー。お、
Oh. Oh, we see
あ
something.
やか
Ooh,
Gyarados.
Gyarados. Huge.
と白なのミカルゲ。あ、じゃあラスト12パック目。
Start learning the meta if you want to open packs.
最後なんか出るかな。
Dude, you know how many packs there
ナ
are?
のクラゲ、響きのマグマグ、ハスメの人デマン。
Actually, anyone ever say you and FaZe Adapt look alike? Because we're white men in our 30s? Yeah.
響きの方
Oh! Huge
と
EX.
ダッチマン。
Nice.
今回当たった
She got like
のは
everything she wanted, I
メガ
think.
ヤンマ、
Yeah.
響きの方、イワパレス、白なのガブリアス、響きの冒険でした。でもバラで買ったのにこの引きは結構
Nice.
引き良かったと思います。またコンビニ行ったらね、パック探してみたいと思います。ではパック開封したカードをボックスに仕分けたいと思います。
Here's a little collection. Or her
バ
slabs.
トルパートナーズではなんじゃもの腹ばりの
Although those
SAR
aren't slabs, they're just cover
キャラ
slabs,
スタルデ
right?
スではブラッキー SAR が引いた
Like
ので
magnet
この
magnet
時はめちゃ
slabs.
くちゃ運が良かったです。
I don't think they're graded.
これ以外にもお気に入りのデッキシールドやいつでもバトルができるようにデッキも3種類持ち歩いてます。よし、じゃあそろそろ寝る準備しようと思います。
Okay, bedtime.
今日の福井はマイナス5度なので
Minus
電気毛布
5
で暖を取り
Celsius.
ます。
It's pretty warm.
暖かさも6段階まで調整できるのですが、
Is that her
今
warm
日はマック
blanket?
スの6で寝ます。この身代わり人形はただのぬいぐるみではなくて実はネックピローになるんです。完成、
Okay.
これを枕代わりにして寝ます。それじゃあおやすみなさい。
Does she live in her van? I'm not sure. I think she's just camping in it. 'Cause she's going to like a thing in Tokyo. Good morning, Maisie.
おはようございます。昨日はね、営業時間に間に合わなかったんですけど、今日はね、道の駅でシャワー浴びていこうと思います。ここの道の駅では30分300円でシャワーを利用することが
Shower
で
for
きるので、
300 yen for
時間
30
のかかる
minutes.
女性でも安心して利用することができ
That's
ま
not
す。
bad.
朝ごはんに福井県のソウルフードであるおろしそばを食べました。さっぱ
Some
り
noodles
して
for
いて朝から
breakfast.
食べやすかったです。で
Okay.
は出発の準備をします。
And just like that. Pack the mats in. Ready to go. Buckle in the Gengar. And the Mimikyu. Wait, what about the camera? You gonna leave the camera there? We wrong side. Oh, we're pulling up. The Fossil Museum.
県立恐竜博物館到着しました。それじゃあ行ってきます。
Just the girl in her Jeep. Oh, look at that.
さあ行くぞ。
中に入ったら発掘ピカチュウとプテラがお出迎えしてくれまし
That's
た。
cool. What?
ここでは福井県にあるポケフタをすべて見ることもできます。いつか全国にあるポケフタも見に行ってみたいです。
Pokemon manholes. What?
ではポケモン化石博物館に行ってみましょう。このようにポケモンの詳しい説明などがされていて、ポケモン好きにはたまらないです。
Detailed explanations
カ
of
ブトは
Pokemon.
目が4つついていることも今日初めて知りました。カブト以外にもオムナイトやオムスター、カブトプスの骨格標本を見ることがで
Helix
きます。
fossil, bro. Kabutops.
アノプス、リリーラ、ジーランス、トリデプス、
The hell is
チゴラス
that?
とチゴラス。
Oh, this is like their
これ以外に
skeletons?
もたくさんのポケモンが展示されています。全国の博物館を巡回しているようなので、ぜひポケモン化石博
Be
物
sure
館
to
に行って
visit
み
the
てください。
Pokemon Fossil Museum. That's crazy.
ではお待ちかねの限定グッズショップに行ってみます。
Limited goods. Ooh, look at those Pikachus.
ポケモン化石博物館限定の発掘ピカチュウのぬ
Excavated
いぐるみです。
Pikachu.
めちゃくちゃ可愛い。
Little pickaxe.
それ以外にもトートバッグや T シャツなどここでしか買えないグッズが数多く販売されています。
Scalper's dream right here.
限定グッズ以外にもポケモンセンターで売っているポケモンフィットも置いてるんですが、古代のポケモンや化石ポケモンがたくさん並んでいました。目当てのものが買えました。購入したものは後で車に戻ってからご紹介します。
What'd you buy?
福井県立恐竜博物館ではポケモンの展示コーナー以外でも様々な種類の恐竜が見ることができるので、恐竜好きの方はぜひ足を運んでみてください。
Yo. Were those dinosaurs full art? Or were they
こ
EX?
れはめちゃくちゃ楽しかった。ポケモンの展示はもちろんなんですけど、普段から展示されてる恐竜のコーナーが、すごいスケール大きくてめっちゃ楽しかったです。あ
Vintage?
と限定グッズもいっぱい
Oh,
買ってき
Gen
たん
1?
で紹介したいと思います。まずは発掘ピカチュウ、めちゃくちゃ可
Oh,
愛い。
you got it.
すごいたくさんいたんで、どの子が一番可愛いかなと思って
2300
厳選して買ってきました。あとはこの限定の T シャツも買いました。サイズがね、
Nice.
子供の130と150とフリーサイズってやつしかなくて、でちょっと大きそうだったんですけど、ちっちゃいよりいいかなと思ってフリーサイズ買ってきました。あとはこの発掘ピカチュウのちっちゃい巾着。冬場の爬虫服は結構結露がすごいので、これに入れてプロコンをちょっとね湿気から守ろうかなと思って買いました。で最後は色変わりマグカップを買いま
Ooh,
した。
limited edition mug.
なんかパッと見全
Does
然
it turn
何の色
colors
か
when
よ
it
くわかん
heats
ないん
up?
ですけど、
I assume.
これお湯入れるとねプテラとかが浮かび上がってくるみたいで、
Yeah.
絶対可愛いと思って、これは今度またお見せしたいと思います。今日は福井県立恐竜博物館も満喫できたんで、また次の目的地に移動したいと思います。
Dinah Cutie
今
rocks.
回もご視聴いただきありがとうござい
Gifting
ま
a
した。
sub to Havens.
よろしければ
Appreciate
チ
you,
ャンネル
Dinah.
登録、高評価よろしくお願いします。ではまた次回の動
That
画
was
でお会い
pretty
しましょう。
cool.
バイバーイ。
That was cool. I like that. That was a cool little travel vlog. All right, give me a second. Yeah, I've been getting tons of this stuff on my algorithm, man, for sure. I've been enjoying it though. I've been liking the Pokemon stuff I've been getting. It's been fun to watch. I want to do more like Pokemon React stuff. I just don't know what's like fun to watch. Like just openings. I like the vendor POVs. Like this girl here. There's a lot of vendor POVs. What's her channel name? Friday TCG.
Nice to meet you.
Liner Gal. For 3 months in advance. Thank you so much, Liner Gal. Very nice of you. Thank you for that sub. You tune into Miko's shiny Magikarp hunting stream. She's at 11.8k right now. What? What, Trails, what is this? What the fuck is this?
みこちコムさんのポスト見て。え？何？こーにょに。え？
What am I watching, Trails? She just sitting here hunting for a shiny Magikarp?
失言王となれじゃねえんだよ。
That's it?
おい。こいつ。
Is this emulator?
てめえ。まだ釣れてないの？失言王となれやばい。飲んでんに。
I watch Pokemon Shiny Hunters when you don't stream. Dude, Alex, Pokemon Nuzlocke when? I did a Pokemon Nuzlocke. I did that Nuzlocke with the one Pokemon where you get like a random, it was random Nuzlocke. And you get a starter and it has like it's a RNG starter with RNG abilities. And I fucking died. I had a decent run because I fucking died to some random piece of shit, okay? It was like after the second gym boss, some random piece of shit had self-destruct. Like the RNG behind it is disgusting, by the way. Like, just like some random trainer had like the sun Pokemon and he just fucking bombed me and that was the end of my run. I realized like how terrible RNG Nuzlocke is. Like actually so bad. I was like, dude, I don't ever want to do this again, I think. Because it took me forever to get there because I kept getting smoked by some like Poochyena off of like the starter town. I don't know, I would do like a Pokemon thing if it was fun. I don't know what like fun stuff is. Honestly, shiny hunting could be pretty funny, but I'd just be sitting here for 7-8 hours just doing this. You know what I mean? Like, that's all it is. And I don't know which game I'd want to, like, shiny hunt in.
リングじゃん。飲んでリング。飲んでリング。
Pokemon Go? I'd have to go outside.
鼻ほじっ
And then dox myself.
てだけど。飲んでリングやめてね。飲んでリング。
Palworld? It's kind of free. Palworld, you just kind of reset over and over again.
飲んでリング。なんかコーネのさ、エルデンリングマジすごい。ミコちなみにさ
Yeah, well, tell that to my fucking stalkers, Kermit the Frog, with your Borderlands ass badge.
なんかさ、飲んでリングに物申すこともできないんだけど。ねえ。
Bro's really excited to pay $89 to Randy Pitchford.
なんだよ。マジ、本当に目の
By the way, I'll be doing that too, so I can't even smoke you for that. I'm literally in the same boat. I'm self-roasting, honestly. You guys did of making someone dress up as Pikachu and go in the zoo was funny. It was pretty funny. It was funny because Denver Zoo thought that we were part of the Pokemon program and just kind of gave us full autonomy to record inside the zoo. Something they never should have done at all. Like, they had no business letting us go into the zoo with a big Pikachu, but they're like, oh, I think they're part of something.
前で王になってないんだよ。
Alright,
失
fuck it.
踪シリーズ。いや、こんな失踪シリーズあるっていうところタイミングで失踪してるからね。ミコちゃんの失踪シリーズって有名なのが。
Yeah, I don't know which one I'd want a shiny hunt in. Emerald? Want Emerald? I don't know.
今、1年前なのかもう、マリオのやつと、直前リングね。これは、失踪シリーズとしてやりたいの。ギリギリこの金塊も失踪シリーズになるんじゃないかって言われてたけど。
Just wait for a new one to release to do it. Yeah, A to Z probably, or Z to A, whatever it is. Yeah, maybe that's the move. When's that coming out? October 16th. Ooh, it's like less than a month and a half out. Maybe we do something like that, and then like into the Scarathon, I just sit there and I just play Z to A for like 2 weeks into Scarathon. Maybe that's the move.
俺はここにいる。でもなんなら金塊を理由にしてるまである。だって金塊を終わらせることにはその耐久系のシリーズができないっていうそういうところまで来てる。失踪トライアスロンしてほしい。
I don't know. I've been playing a lot of like RuneScape, right? But like right now, I'm in my like really cringe grind of just leveling stat. Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about what I've been doing. RuneScape's been so fucking awful. Not really awful, but it's just so like I did the fire cape, and now I'm just sitting there, and it's like I'm fucking mining for the entire day, and then I get bored of mining, so I go smelting, and then I get bored of smelting, then I go fight crab, I get bored of crab. Now I'm doing wine runs because I want to level magic, because I want to like high alch my jewelry. It's just like it's like nothing, bro. I'm doing nothing besides just sitting there and just watching like, you know, fucking and then as I'm like boom boom boom, and like as I'm mining, I have to deal with bots now in this one fucking area I unlocked. I report every single bot. That's so bad, dude. It's so bad. I'm constantly in Edgeville just smelting and then going back to fucking Karamja to go like anyways. So I'm trying to like just not focus on that. Anyways, yeah, I've been watching this like girl. She sells stuff at card shows. It's kind of interesting.
You said you're selling us a whole lot.
Wait, 1 second. I need to buy this before we...
She's a ruthless businesswoman though. She does not haggle.
I'll give you something.
Charizard. Charizard.
I've been looking for that card. This Charizard here.
Oh yeah? Okay, yeah.
I will respect your sticker.
Oh, okay.
This is just what I want to do. I just like full market for this too. Then I'll pay the rest in cash. I will respect your sticker. No negotiable.
You want full market for these? Oh, you want to do like a one-to-one? One-to-one trade then?
Yes, please.
I have like 5 of these at home, that's why. So probably the Chilling Reign.
Chilling Reign? Well, would you do full trade for this? 150? Then I'll pay the rest in cash.
So 165 in cash? I could do that.
Shake my hand. Thank you. I have them muted though.
Oh, in a 10?
Putting it together. Is it 160?
165.
Dude, I've been trying to learn about these like how they grade stuff. It's been kind of interesting. Like how PSA works and Ace and Tag. I've been liking Tag, but because like Tag looks cool. I guess they're newer. But some people are kind of like, they don't like him. I don't know. They've been like mixed reviews with Tag grading.
What's poppin', Pokepeep? Today got ourselves
But the
card,
tags
but
look
it's
cool.
It's just so tedious having to cut it.
Like the
That's why I'm
slabs.
just gonna cut it. We're just basically gonna snip the
Tag?
bottom
No,
one
no,
short,
not tag.
but then we could
Tag.
push the card
TAG.
out, and it should, yep,
Should I get into Magic the Gathering, big dog? Yeah, I'm not 40 yet, brother.
reveal the actual card, but hide the
I may be
grade,
getting old, but I'm not fucking that old.
because the slabs themselves are like translucent. and
Dude,
so you
Alex,
just
look up the Black Lotus Valley. Guys, I don't care.
automatically see the grade on both sides. But this
Although I
one
did watch a Magic the Gathering cheaters video. That was pretty funny. Like people cheating in Magic the Gathering.
is an Ivysaur from 151, which after taking a look at it, yeah, I mean, I could see this being a 9, hopefully a 10, 8 point.
Yeah, these look clean. Like look how they etch their slabs. They like like have, you know, they engrave inside of it. Looks very, very clean.
One thing that I did learn though is that Tag is very strict on their grading. When you see a Tag 10, they want it to be a 10, like a completely mint card. Like this card does have some
Who's your commander? Your mom.
Very slight, like raised edges right here in this corner and this corner. So like for sure, I mean, I can see
Also, I read that tag, like they give you like on the app, it'll tell you why it was graded the way it was, which is kind of cool.
8.5 is a little low, but hey, they use AI grading, so I mean, how things are detected.
That's the thing, is that they use AI grading as well as like person grading, but because they use AI grading, people are really mad at that. I don't know why. I guess the word AI is like a dirty word now, but they use like AI as like the first pass through, and then they have a secondary pass through with an actual like person that grades it. But people are like, AI, ooh.
A little bit different than obviously by
PSA is a scam. They up their own cards and then grade others really hard. Tag does look cool. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on who you go with, right?
a
Like
train.
the Ace one seems weird because that Randy dude, like that's his company. I don't know. It just like, how do you have a grading company and you also sell the cards from your own grading company? It just seems weird. I'm not saying there's anything like shady going on with it, but it's like, yo guys, I have my own grading company. I'm also gonna sell you my 10s from my own grading company. It just seems a little like, I'm not gonna say nefarious, but just a little shady. It might not be, but it just does. I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way. I don't know why. Like, if I was a seller, right, and I'm a vendor, wouldn't it be better if I used another grading company, even if I had my own, to sell cards? I know it's bad advertisement, but it just would look maybe more ethical that I use, like, PSA if I have my own grading company. That way no one can, like, accuse me of inflating my own grades. Like, if I just sit down like, oh, this is a 10, and you're like, a 10 from who? Oh, my own company. What? Your own company? Yeah, I made up my own company, and they said it's a 10, so it's worth $2,000. Oh, okay.
Rather. I know there's other companies out there that do AI grading as well. Like CGC, I believe, has done AI grading forever. Ooh, Dragonair from 151 as well. Beautiful card. This card, when I sent it in, I thought this card looked absolutely mint. So, I mean, we'll see if we get an 8.5 or we get ourselves
Why am I banned? You're not banned, Weaselnap.
a Gem Mint 10, baby. That's what I'm talking
Jeez, this is a 10?
about. That card looks so good in this.
Yeah, so these are going to be like worth less because they're like they're not PSA 10s, right? That's kind of the point. They're not so because like you're going through different grading companies, so the value differs.
Oh, that card looks so good in this slab too. Absolutely tasteful. We'll put our 10s over here on the left. Probably put our 9s or something like that in the middle. Keep going down this right stack here, this right grading pile. I don't remember every single card that's in this order. So a lot of these will also be a surprise for me. So, okay, yeah, I saw the yellow border and I was like, what the heck could this be? But it's Crown Zenith, the Lapras from the Galarian Gallery. Crown Zenith, very nice shiny card. I feel like Crown Zenith is a really good set to grade. I feel like a lot of cards look really good out of Crown Zenith. So I'm pretty confident that we're about to get ourselves a 10 here. Yep, we got a 10. There we go. I thought this card looked actually crispy. Like rounded edge, a little bit funky, but that's not that bad.
If
That's
tag
like-
is stricter, why would PSA 10 be worth more? Just because of the label? Like how, you know, like a Gucci belt is worth more than a Walmart belt, right? Still does the same function. It's still a belt. Still holds up your pants. But one is the brand. And so the PSA are kind of like, you know, the Ferrari of the grading market, unfortunately. They just kind of have a chokehold on it. Find that kind of stupid, won't lie. Just since not PSA 10 should not make it cheaper, but PSA is just so old, people trust it the most. Yeah, basically that.
Low on the grading rubric. It's more like, do you got a dent in the card? Is there whitening in the corners? Do you got print lines? Those are the more like bigger factors when you're grading a card as to what it's gonna be. God, I love this card. This card
Charizard.
looks so
Charizard
good. This is
VMAX.
Charizard VMAX promo, Black Star promo from the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. There's 3 cards that come in that Ultra Premium Collection. Crispy, all 3 of them. Love them. This one was the only one I got that looked like maybe I could grade it. Corners looked great. Centering's like a touch left fat, but like not that bad. And we got ourselves a 9. Okay. This one I'm a little curious of. And because I'm so curious, I could be able to whip out my
This is cool. Like I like this.
camera and scan the
You
QR
can scan a
code if
QR
it'll
code.
Detect it, please. And then it'll open up Tag Grading's website,
It literally goes to their website,
where it'll basically give you the details as
and
to
then it shows you the view score.
why they graded your card a 9.
And then it shows you like, here's the rank, here's second rank, here's total graded, highest overall.
Also the population report. Apparently there
And
are
it shows you the
99
picture of the card.
that are currently rated in 9, and ours is the second highest in the 9s. And as cool as that is, I want to know why. All right, they're giving us a top and
Yeah, look at this. It gives you the breakdowns right here.
bottom on the front, a 6
Corners. Corners F0 dings, B1 ding. So there's a corner ding.
60-40 centering. If you've seen that right there. So the
And then centering as well.
centering is off top and bottom, which, I mean, the bottom's
So that's the key feature of the AI grading is like the computer's doing the actual grading and not some guy that's like, oh, this is John's Charizard. Yeah, John's cool. It's a 10. And you're like, what? Okay, I guess.
looking a little fat, but I feel like with these cards it's always hard to tell because the entire top is a graphic, so it's kind of difficult how they're able to distinguish where the border starts and ends on this kind of card. Still looks really good, still really like the card, big fan. First 9 goes in the middle.
Probably because of
Start
dimensions, right?
plowing through these
Universal
real quick,
dimensions.
you know? We got a lot to get
On the
through.
borders.
Guys, comment down below though, have you graded cards, and if so, who's your favorite to grade with out of like all of the grading companies? I know a lot of people like 8.
You good there, Weasel? This is just how Weasel types. If you watched, I talked about this on Soups' stream the other day. This is just how he just types like that.
Ace grading too. I've never used Ace, so I don't have an opinion. Ooh, Chansey from Twilight Masquerade. Seeing this again, it's looking pretty right fat. There's no way this is a 10. It's a 9. One of those things that I'm like, dang, bro, this card looks so good. Toss it in the pile. And I didn't actually like go out of my way to like measure it and everything, but a 9's still solid. I'll take a 9. Nice looking card. Yeah, there's a lot of grading companies out there. I've used CGC, PSA, and now Tag as well. Big fan of Tag, big fan of PSA.
Isn't it more likely to get 10 from humans? Yeah, but like, why would you want like the biasy of it? You know, it's like you're more likely to get a strike with a human empire versus a robot. I don't know. I just like the idea that you can like scan the cards and it literally gives you a breakdown of why it was graded the way it was, and like you have a little QR code, and it would literally tell you here is why the centering's off, the corner has 1 ding, and you could be like, okay, cool, and not just like PSA says it's a 10, so it's a 10.
PSA's got some inconsistencies. Speaking of PSA, okay, so there's 2 of these Charizards in this order, both in which got 9s at PSA, which I thought they both deserved of 10s. I thought they both looked very 10 worthy, and I sent them into Tag because AI grading, less error, less room for error, but the card itself really good all the way around for both of the Charizards. Now we'll see though. Charizard number 1, what do we get? A 10, baby. Gem Mint 10.
Okay, so this is his point, is that PSA graded this card as a 9, but Tag grades it as a 10. So PSA like lowered the value of this card inherently when he sent it in. So he recracked it, sent it to Tag, got it measured with like computer grading, and it came back as a 10.
And that's where a lot of people argue that there's too much room for error when it's human grading from PSA. I think that they're trained enough that like they got a good 90% accuracy on most of the cards, because there are a lot of cards that I go to send in and I get them back and I'm like, yeah, you're right, I see how that's a 9. Or like if it's a 6 or something like that, then you know, screw that.
That's why PSA doesn't, they don't want a lot of 10s in the market. There is probably some weight to that. I don't know how legitimate that is, because that could be like a deep dive into like the conspiracy of card grading, which I'm totally down for. I don't have enough insight or knowledge to like make guesstimations based off of that, but it kind of comes off to me as like the scam of art evaluations, right? And not like art and chat, but like, you know, for example, artwork has like art graders who go in and they're like, yeah, this is $1 million painting, and you go like, oh wow, according to this guy, it's worth $1 million, but realistically, they're like profiting off of giving value to art pieces, which goes down to like rich people, you know, originally like purchasing a piece of art for, let's say, $20,000, getting it looked at by a curator who now prices it for $2 million, and all of a sudden they just made, you know, millions of dollars off of literally doing absolutely nothing. there is some like involvement there. There's a lot of like shady shit in the art industry as well. But as far as like grading goes, inherently there is a risk. Wasn't there like some guy that was like he was bending cards? Have you seen that? Let me see if I can find it. It was like a card opener. He like bends cards to lower their value. I'm not sure if I can find it. Oh, this was a while ago. There was a dude that like he was opening cards. I think they were like Charizards. And he was like doing openings to like, I guess, send out. I don't know if they were auctions, but he was like bending the cards as he was opening them. And people were speculating that the reason he was doing that was because he wanted to like tank the market so that nobody would get any high PSAs to keep the price of his cards higher. Does that make sense? I don't know if I can find it though. It's like, that's cringe. I don't know if I can find it. There, it was like an older, like white dude. He had glasses. Apparently, he's like a big Charizard collector. Was it Gary Hassey? Oh, this right here. I think this is the clip. This was going around for a little bit. I watched this. Pokemon Rip and Shipper Gary King Pokemon. Yeah, this guy. I think this is the guy that sold his Charizard to Logan Paul. I can't remember.
Packs all right here.
But see like the way he's opening the packs.
Nah, man. This guy's fucking disgusting, bro. For the people that don't know, this is the guy that has all of the Charizard cards at like PSA 10 or Beckett 10 or whatever. Basically perfect first edition Charizard cards. And the reason why he's doing this is because he doesn't want any more, so his value doesn't go down. It's the fact that someone purchased this and he's handling the cards like this, bro. He didn't even bother opening up the entire packet just so they can't get a perfect condition for these first edition Charizards, bro. Gross.
Packs all right here.
Serious business, dude. Serious business. Yeah, again, I don't know how likely that is. Or like, you know, how legit the whole thing is, I guess. Watch this video. Maybe we'll take a peek into this. Are graded cards, or wait, are graded guards a scam? Interesting. Interesting. Look at this dude. Pokemon Prismatic Evolutions Umbreon. That's such a cool looking card. Man. That would definitely be a dream chase card right there. I kind of would want like a Evolution Eevee collection. There's so many like cool Evolution Eevee cards out there. 17K. Yeah. Okay, these are worth a good bit for sure. Do people actually buy those cards at those prices? There is a way to check on Pokemon pricing chart. If you look up, what is it called? Umbreon Prismatic. We can look for I don't know, like Umbreon EX. There's a grade 8 up right now. You can see the recent purchases. So sale date. So like there's a PSA 10. Like this is the price that the PSA 10s are going for right now as of today. So there was one that sold last week or something like that for 2.5K on eBay. Another one that sold like 2 weeks ago for 2.6K. So these are kind of like probably a little overpriced, right? Maybe these are like rare or something like that. I don't know. Sometimes they have like special prints, so who knows?
So I've covered a lot of scams in the past on my YouTube channel. Sometimes I'm warning you guys about getting scammed. Sometimes I'm the one getting scammed. But this video is one of the weirdest things that I've ever covered. 185, 185, 185, 185. This was 370? Real people are spending hundreds of dollars on these. Oh, you think I'm talking about the Dark Charizard? No, sorry. No, I'm actually talking about these.
Wait. Graded guards. So not graded cards, but graded guards.
Guard to protect it. So why do people care so much, and why are they spending so much money on these graded guards? Let's find out. So graded guards, as the name implies, protect your graded cards with a malleable colored plastic. With the colors, these guards can enhance a graded slab's look as well as protect it. And with so many different options, you can find a guard that color matches with whatever card you've graded. Graded guards aren't the only option in this market. There are competitors, but graded guard are the most popular and most premium version. Other slab protectors don't tend to have this screen, and the plastic is a little bit less strong and more like rubber. They also don't tend to have this indent that's running around them that allows each graded guard to stack on top of one another like graded slabs do. So in general, graded guard have the best quality structural
So you made it into a different video entirely? Yeah, but this still seems interesting. I didn't know that there's like a thing called graded guards. What is this?
integrity, and they're the most premium because of it. And if we check Graded Guard's website, they look great. Everything seems fine. I can see why someone would want this for their collection. The only issue might be the prices, so let's have a look at the cases. £8 for a standard case of any color and a jewel case of any color seems pretty good.
Yeah, it seems reasonable.
The jewel ones are kind of a see-through plastic, whereas
makes the card stand out more.
Like the one that I've got, they're like matte. By the way, this isn't just a glazing session for Graded Guard. There's a reason I'm going over this. They've got PSA as well as BGS and CGC, and then they've also got some different kind of guards.
Different
They've got a
sizes.
metallic one for PSA, and then you get into the limited edition ones where they have a different color selection. The metallic one's £12, and the limited edition ones seem to be anywhere between £14 and £12. And some of them, to be fair, like this cotton candy one with the Sylveon in particular, the colors match perfectly. It looks sick. If I had a PSA 10 Terrestrial Festival Sylveon, which I do, not to flex, then I can completely see why I would want a cover for this that matched it like this cotton candy one does. I do think £14 is maybe a little bit expensive for this. This is probably $20 in conversions. If you have a look through all of their limited edition ones, they are all sold out. Obviously, it would make sense, right? Yeah, they're a limited edition, only available for a certain time. So they're all unavailable on Graded Guard's website, but I wonder if there is a place you can buy them online. Like, is there a secondhand market for this?
Okay.
Obviously, the fact that I'm doing this video probably gives you an idea of where this is going, but if you have no idea, the secondary market for Graded Guard is insane. And when I say insane, I don't want to get misconstrued and to think that I am like trying to pump up Graded Guards. This video is not to create FOMO, it's to do the exact opposite. If you are buying any of these limited edition secondhand market Graded Guards, you're insane. The prices they are right now are extortionate, which we are going to get into, but I wanted to start the video off by saying I don't think Graded Guards are bad. They have a use. I think as a company, they're probably the best at what they do. They're relatively reasonably priced. They're pretty good quality. And if you got a special color thing that matches your card that you got in a 10 that you really want to show off and protect it, it makes perfect sense. So Graded Guards aren't a scam inherently, but if you're one of the people that has bought some of the Graded Guards that we're going to cover in this video, then you're scamming yourself. It's also worth to bear in mind that Pokemon is obviously going crazy right now, but usually when you buy something and then sell it secondhand, there isn't too much of a premium to it, even if it is like a limited edition thing. A secondhand product, usually you'd be lucky to be able to sell it at the retail price, which is how Pokemon was for a very long time before this boom. The secondary market was under retail and card stores were struggling to sell booster boxes at retail price. But we are talking about limited edition drops in graded cards, so you'd expect maybe a little bit of a markup, right? So
Okay.
how bad is it? Let's take a look. Now, this isn't cherry picking. This is me literally going on eBay and going on last sold for the cotton candy graded guard case. that
Okay.
we saw just before.
So 12
sold
bucks?
for £14 on Graded Guard's website. Well, some people are paying close to £50, which is what, over 3 times the value? This would be the equivalent of a Pokemon booster box going for like £400. That's the kind of markup that we're looking at here. This
Okay. I feel like this video could be 30 seconds. Yeah. I mean, people overprice stuff on eBay all the time. I recently sold some stuff on eBay myself. Which, yeah, that's just like par for the course, I guess, is like people just completely overinflate prices constantly. And then the market like just sort of adjusts, but I do wonder like what is the rest of this? Is it like got out of hand? You know, just because people are listing it for that much doesn't mean that people are buying it for that much, right?
one, I think, contains 2 different graded guards, so we're not going to worry about this one. But, I mean, you keep scrolling down, 40, 30, 40, 37, 37, 42, 75 for 2. This one's 86, and I think it's just 86. It sold 19th of July. This one's one of the most recent
Wait, they
sales
actually
on this
sold
whole
it?
list.
Wow.
No, this one's one of the most recent. No, wait, is it going up in value? More people are spending even more money. It's worse than I thought. Wait, £80?
But people are actually
I'm not
buying
missing
this.
anything, am I? It's also crazy that they show it with the picture. Bro, you don't get this. You don't get this when you buy that. I genuinely think the Cotton Candy Guard is going for more than this Terrestrial Festival PSA 10 is. That's
Do a backflip.
fucking insane.
I can't. My back will give out. Yo, Sammy, thank you for the 2 months.
34 viewed in the last 24 hours. That's very sad. Oh my god, and I just checked this one. Wait, this one shows 2, so I assumed it was for 2. It's not for 2. This was each. £75 each. And all of these cheaper ones that I was looking at were from April. For some reason, it was showing me prices from May, and this is June. Look at these prices. These are all from like a couple of days
Wow.
ago. I'm recording this on the 22nd of July.
People are
At
actually
least this
buying
guy
these.
got a steal. But that's what I'm saying. No one should be paying anything close to these prices for a bit of plastic that protects a card. The reason I did the start of this video to talk about Graded Guard is I don't want it to come off like I think the product's bad. I think the product's fine for the price that it is sold at.
This reminds me of like an MMOs where this is gonna bear with me, where people take items that you buy from vendors for like a couple of silver and they'll put them on the trading house for several gold. And then people are too lazy to go like buy them from vendors, but they'll buy them from the auction house for like 4, 5, 6 times the price. This is to me the equivalent of doing that, where they buy it from the vendor for £12 and they sell it for fucking 90 and people are still buying it. Oh my god.
Think you're insane for thinking that there is a premium on this, and there are a group of people, which is like a lot of people in the Pokemon community right now, that are just buying out things that people want, holding on to the demand, and then reselling them for extortionate prices to take advantage of people that actually just want a cool thing. How do I know about that? There's literal video evidence of people saying, you should buy all of these. Use my Discord bot now. We're going to cover that later in the video, but I do want to talk a little bit for now about this Cotton Candy Guard in particular, because
Okay.
you might have heard this mentioned in another YouTuber's video. One of the biggest Pokemon content creators in the scene, Leonhart, in his very infamous, I traded a $1 coin to a PSA 10 Pokemon card in 3 hours.
Yeah, this guy, I actually watched that video. I guess there's controversy with that guy for doing that. Because he's basically like a really big Pokemon content creator that has like, I assume, a big net worth, right? He has tons of very valuable cards. And he goes to a convention and basically like begs vendors like on camera to give him cards that are worth way more money than he's actually offering them for the trade. It just comes off as really scummy.
Trade up challenge is embarrassingly out of touch. And honestly, when it came out, I was really considering doing a video talking about it. But shout out to Kira. She did a video going in depth into why this is embarrassing. She said basically everything that I was going to say in my head anyway. So I didn't bother making the video because she did a really good one. So go watch her video on it. But there's a specific part in this video that really made me cringe when I watched it. So I'm going to try and find it. We'll watch it. Let's stick the headphones on.
What about that Eevee? That's 300. That's PSA 9.
We start talking about this Eevee card, and it's from the set Prismatic Evolutions. And
do you see? Do you see what I'm talking about? We've got the cotton candy graded guard case. There's a reason I'm bringing this up.
Value-wise, it's actually a lateral move for me, but then he mentions the case. It's a graded guard cotton candy. Kind of hungry now. Themed case.
Kind of hungry now. It makes me cringe. Dude, I can't watch it. I'm sorry. Okay. Lock in.
Themed case, and apparently they're rare.
Apparently they're rare.
I was curious on just how much this Eevee card was worth, so I used the Rare Candy app to check the value, and
PSA 9. Oh, it's only 235. We'll see what we can do. Because now we're going down, actually. We're going down from that Vaporeon, which was a $300 card, to the Shining Raichu, which was actually coming up now, even though a little bit less.
It's so funny to not only be doing a trade-up challenge, which is embarrassing as an adult, but to be doing it badly. Dude, it's crazy.
Let's do this. But I am going to have to make up some lost ground here. Oh, there's some packs over here.
I thought he was going to say, like, I'm going to have to make up a reason why I can charge more for this.
I just had something that was around $300, so I feel like I may have gone down a bit with that. But I will say, it is beautiful in this graded card case. Okay, so Sabrina's my favorite gym leader of all time. So I'll do this for the Sabrina first edition. So what do you think?
We can definitely do it.
Okay. You have a deal?
So he does a trade here for a first edition gym challenge booster pack, which is crazy because not only was the Eevee that he traded for supposedly worth $300, he valued it at $235 and then trades up for a $375 card. So he profits over $100 in this trade.
Yeah, like I said, that video. We might actually watch the critique video where another creator like kind of unpacks what that guy essentially did.
Up challenge from just an innocent person that's a fan of his. Leonhardt, you should be giving to your fans, not taking from them. That's crazy. But I digress. This is not the point of this video. Like I said, so many other YouTubers have talked about why specifically this is cringe as hell. But I wanted to mention it because they tried to emphasize that, like, oh, there's a reason for trading this up, you know? The value's more because of this graded guard, the cotton candy. Ooh, it's unavailable. And the reason I brought up Kira's video is because she made another video talking about this vendor POV from the guy that did this trade specifically, and the camera guy asks the vendor to mention the fact that it's a graded guard cotton candy case and it's super rare. So I think that they could input it in the video to justify this insane trade up.
Oh, I see. Okay, so his point is that like the overinflated value of those graded guards are like not only being overinflated on eBay, but they're just being overinflated by like content creators too, like this guy. Okay, it makes sense. I get it now. I'm picking up what he's putting down.
So the cotton candy.
So the guards go over the slab, right? Yeah, basically the card gets graded, right? And when the card gets graded, okay, these covers fit over the card guard, and they just enhance it, right? They give it like a little poppy texture. Normally, the cards don't have like this border around them, but this company sells these borders specifically for people's cards. They're like just a company that sells them for like 18, 10 to 20 bucks or something like that, right? Can you draw it and pay for me, please? Oh yeah, so basically, when I used to work at McDonald's, yeah, so these kind of just fit over the cards that you already got sent. So they have like PSA ones, they have like Beckett ones, I think. They have a bunch of different graders, CGC, BGS, PSA, and they sell these, you can see, for like 12 pounds. But then he pointed out that on eBay, they sell them for like exorbitantly high prices. Somehow this was sold for 185 pounds, which is crazy. It's like 10x, 10x what they initially went for. But then like this one right here, he pointed out specifically, this one used to go for 14 pounds. And then like this guy in this video that did this like cringe trade up video, he mentioned, oh, it's a super rare guard. It's a super rare guard. It's worth so much, which is like, yeah, on eBay, apparently it's worth hundreds of pounds, according to some people. They're willing to pay for it, 42 pounds. But in reality, you know, it's only worth whatever it was on the website, which was like 14. So there's like an argument to be made, I guess, where maybe when it's unavailable, it could be worth more. But it's definitely not worth like $100 more or whatever, like the video markup ended up being, where he did trade this. But the problem with the trade up video is that like he talks to fans and basically the fans are like, oh sure, yeah, I'll give you this thing worth $400 for your shitty thing that's worth $200 because I'm a big fan. There's a lot of problems with the video, so it's not. I wouldn't necessarily bog it down to just the guard being the problem. That was overinflated. The whole video is just a mess.
We can definitely do it.
Okay. Good deal. Appreciate it, man.
I would love to get one more thing on camera if I can. When we had that, you know, we only have these things for a few minutes. Okay. We're trying to emphasize that it's in a very rare cotton candy graded guard case. So can I get...
Yeah, that is cringe. That definitely is cringe. Can we emphasize that this was in a very rare cotton candy little silicone cover that's worth fucking 14 pounds? That's worth basically nothing compared to the actual value of what we're trading up. Can we just play down the fact that we scammed you a little bit by overinflating the value of the guard? I don't know. Can we do that?
I think he said it earlier too.
It's so funny. He's like, I don't want to say that. I think Leonhardt said it earlier, all right? I'm not saying that shit. I don't care about the cotton candy. It's not worth anything, dude. But apparently it is worth something.
It's in a super rare piece of colored rubber. Bro. What the fuck?
But it's not. That's the thing. Like, it shouldn't have an insane secondary market like it does. And the worst thing about all this is that the cotton candy one isn't the worst of these.
Oh, no.
I can take the headphones off now. So let's take a look at the Graded Guard Abyss limited edition that is also super rare and unavailable. How much are people paying for this one?
How much?
Again, not cherry picking, just on eBay last sold. It's going for £80, dude. This one, £30. That is way more reasonable. Still a crazy price, but I think paying double for something that is limited edition, that is no longer available on Graded Guard's website, I can understand paying.
I think double, it probably makes sense. It's worth 14, it's unavailable, you pay 28 because somebody else second marks it. Okay. But brother, 10x for a piece of fucking rubber? Are we out of our mind? Some of them are like metallic or something, but still, holy smokes, dude.
Double the price. I wouldn't personally, but I could understand wanting something that bad if you have like the perfect card that fits this color match.
Yeah, I could see it.
Someone paying.
Sure.
But genuinely, if you are paying £85 for some of these graded cards,
that's crazy.
I genuinely don't think there is anything that warrants it, and you should be locked up for your own safety, not like go to jail because you've committed a crime. I mean like mental asylum. And I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum. Like I said, I do like this graded guard. I think the concept is cool. They look cool. Even the cotton candy one looks cool. But man, does it hurt thinking that someone could see their favorite YouTuber like talk about a graded guard that they've got on their thing at a vendor POV and then be like, I want to buy one because it's the new trendy thing, and then they pay £80 for a bit of plastic that's supposed to protect the fucking card, dude.
That's
and it's
crazy.
Also another point is that the PSA, the graded cards, right, are supposed to be protectors for the card as well as grading. Like, it's in a protective case. The graded guard is just a protective case for the protective case, dude. I think this is something that Opossum Bud said in his video, but like, do we need a graded guard of a graded guard of a graded guard? When is it gonna stop? Well, it's probably going to stop when grading.
It's just, it literally just is like an asset, which honestly, like if I was a grading company, I would just look at these and be like, oh, people like when their cards come back and they have like cool sparkles on them or just something that makes them pop out more. Maybe we should like take a page out of that, you know, make our cards stand out more. But like, brother, you're paying $90 for this. Is crazy.
God, stop making these limited edition things, which to be fair, it is not their fault, but they keep making them. We've got a graded guard rainbow, which was actually £12 when it came out, so a little bit cheaper. And to be fair, one of the nicer ones. I especially like the fact that it fits the Terrestrial
Wait, that means
Festival
scalpers are scalping graded guards. When does that end? That's even worse. It's probably not even like people that are like, oh, I just want my Pikachu to look cool. They're like getting scalped for fucking just stuff you put on your cards at this point. Holy smokes, bro.
Vibes of all of the SIRs, the ones with the Terra Crowns on, the rainbow on the borders. I think it looks great with those. But let's be real. Is it £120 worth of great? That's right. Again, I would like to reiterate, every time that you're seeing these prices, this is a green price, which means it is sold.
Wow.
Someone actually bought this. And
Wow.
you can see the dates that these happened
Yeah,
on.
I see that now.
Every single one of these that is like the most recent to now is the most expensive. Like 17th of July, nearly £90. 14th of July. Oh, this is a BGS one, so it's extra rare because no one cares about BGS. £133. £100. £88 for a CGC one. Can you imagine buying one of these and then you think it's the BSA one and you didn't read properly and you spent £88 on a CGC rainbow? I'm not trying to shit on CGC, I just think the concept is funny. And it doesn't get any better. We're gonna look at the Nebula limited edition one, and I think some of these cost more because of how long ago they came out, like before this craze that's going on right now. So this one was £12 as well, same as the rainbow one when it originally came out. We got a nice purple to black finish that looks really nice with like a Mimikyu card. I'd imagine like a Gengar would look sick in this. Like I said, I completely understand why people would want them, but bro, not this much. Not £135 worth. No, 146. No,
Damn.
stop, bro. That's crazy.
That is £133 is crazy.
$200 for one of these. Again, these two are priced from May, and then we've got July, 20th July. It's 2 days ago. £130, and it was bids as well. Usually when you're bidding on auction you get a bit of a steal. God, £140 best offer accepted, £123, £115 is £148. Diabolical. And sure, there could be people that aren't into Pokemon that see me spending like a lot of money to grade a piece of cardboard and then have it in my collection. They could say that I am mentally ill for doing this, so I'm throwing stones in glass houses, and I'm fine with that. If you think that I'm crazy for collecting Pokemon cards, sure, you can call me crazy. I've spent a lot of time in my life with people saying, you're weird for doing this thing that you like to do. So I guess I'm trying to come at this less like that and more out of like, I'm worried for the for the well-being of the people that
I
are
get the
spending
point though.
on-
What is there anything else to this, or is it just going over like, this is crazy?
Because of the kind of people that we have in the hobby, like this guy. Trigger warning for this video. This guy's cringe as hell, but I'm not trying to send hate to specifically just him. There are a bunch of people that are like him in the hobby right now. He's just the scapegoat because we're watching this specific video. Headphones back on.
Graded Guard Sunset V2 dropped today. Here's how you could have got them. If you
First of all, is someone playing ping pong in the background? Do you hear that? What's happening? Why is that happening? And he's like, here's how you could have got them. Dude, look, it's last sold $200. Oh my God.
have no idea what these are, they're guard cases for PSA Pokemon cards. They cost $18 each and sell on eBay for over $70. You could have got 5 for retail price today, which would have made you 2.
You could have got 5 for retail.
Wait, they like make videos to promote their scalping activities. His name is Sam Hustles. Here's what you could have done, guys. Guys, you could have gone onto this website where people are trying to buy cool little sleeves they put on their Pokemon cards, and here's how you could have ripped them off. Follow me for more tutorials on how to scam young children and collectors into spending tons of money unnecessarily, guys. Please.
Sale price to resell them instantly. You're just taking advantage of people that actually want to fucking use them. You don't want to use them. It's crazy. Why are you buying them?
If you missed it, we post all these.
And of course, he's got a fucking Discord bot. That
Guys,
he's
if you
fucking-
missed it, here's our latest scam. Here's our latest scalping methods, guys. Follow me for my Discord. The first version sells for 200 plus already. These will be very limited. Looks like around 2,000. We could buy them all out and we could rip off customers on eBay, guys.
Shilling. Add to cart links.
Releases and have add to cart links so you can buy them instantly in the Discord in my bio.
Bro, get the fuck out. You guys will scalp anything. But this is so sad, dude. It's so sad. We got a couple of people talking about graded guards. Let's have a look at this video.
Please do not spend hundreds of dollars to buy graded guards.
Yep.
Now, It's okay to protect your slabs.
Also,
That's all
yes.
right. That's fine.
So agreeing with this guy completely. Currently, he's just talking about what the graded guards are doing. There's a reason we're talking about this video. We'll let it keep going.
Right now, people are paying hundreds of dollars to buy these special limited edition slab covers.
So the prices that he's showing are like listings. They're not actually last sold. Don't get me
Right.
wrong, still crazy, and probably people would still buy some.
That's
of
what I thought
these,
we were
but,
looking
like,
at before.
obviously, if there is a $150 one and a $300 one, no one's buying the.
Oh, wait, Graded Guard responded. We make cool cases for cool people. RIP our patented design, though.
$300 one. They all just buy the $150.
Wait, what happened?
One. That's why we were looking at sold before, because it gives you like an accurate, people are actually paying these prices. That's the bit that like blew my mind. Was I saw this video and was like, yeah, people can list the prices for whatever they want. That doesn't mean people are buying them. And then I looked it up and people were buying them. But anyway, we carry on.
So why is this a bad idea? Well, think about it. What is a graded guard? What is it made out of? It's a piece of plastic.
Yeah.
With a special color on the outer edge.
It is.
So many tons of companies could produce these for way, way cheaper.
It's crazy because they do. Yeah, you're right. Of course they could. And they do. There are competitors to graded guard.
So don't be fooled. Yes.
What is this guy's point? He's like, guys, this product that was patented, other companies could just rip that patent and they could just mass produce a bunch of these.
These are limited edition. But as a company, you cannot copyright a specific color pattern. No.
this guy Bro doesn't know what a patent is. He's just absolutely just making false statements. He's like, as a company, you can't patent this.
You can't do.
You can't. Well, I mean, you could try, but I think you'd have to like make it very, very specific for you to copyright that specifically. But the competitors to Graded Guard do use the same color palettes and call them pretty much the same thing. This already exists. You're right.
We are days away, maybe weeks away.
We're not days or weeks away. It's happening right now. We're going to look at it in the next video.
Okay.
From a Temu company making
This guy's
rip-off great.
Dude, oh my god. This is all over Pokemon cards, by the way. Like, this is all over Pokemon cards. They're fighting back against people scalping them by saying, we gotta outsource this to Temu. We gotta look at Temu for our graded guards, because they're just being resold for way too fucking high. Let's look at some other companies that are just gonna rip off the design and the patent and make their own and buy from them, guys.
Graded guards that look just as good. And when that happens, these are all just going to just get crushed in price.
See, that's the part that I don't agree with in this video, because there are competitors. We can have a look at this Graded Guard competitors video that I found. Shout out to Arnold.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Arnie back at ya with another video. And today,
the only way that would work, though, okay, I can definitely see two situations. One situation is where people just put card covers and they're just like a little novelty thing, and you go, oh, that's a cool card like guard cover, and then they move on. That would be the most normal thing. The secondary thing that I could see happening is that people say, wait, is it from Graded Guard, your card guard? If it's not from Graded Guard, that means the card's not worth as much, in which point I would lose like all faith in humanity. But I can definitely see both of those possibilities existing for sure.
today we're going to be reviewing 4 of the most popular options. We have Jelly Armor, Bumper Boys, Graded Guard, and this is just an unbranded product from AliExpress.
So the guy in the last
Bumper
video that we
Boys
watched,
ain't
this
it?
guy was talking
No,
about
I kind of fuck
Temu
with Bumper
making
Boys.
it, but AliExpress is basically just the same as Temu, right? It's the same concept. Cheaply made things for very cheap. And the point that Arnold makes in this video when comparing all 3 of the different kinds of products is the Graded Guard has a use case. It is the most expensive, but it is also the most premium. It is the only one with one of these glass backs.
Oh no. Okay, well, okay, so the design is premium, not just the name.
To the case. It's one of the only ones that's stackable, and because of its back and the different type of plastic that they use, it is much more rigid. So therefore it's a better protector, right? And then the other 2 brands...
Yeah, you gotta get your Graded Guard graded. So you gotta send in your Graded Guard to get graded, so you have 2 grades. So you're like, oh, this is a PSA 10 Zapdos, and a Beckett 10 graded guard.
The cheaper they get, the less good quality they are. They're
Thank you,
just
Tack,
like
for
a
gifting
rubber
a sub
ring
to
that
Ella.
goes and fits around
3001.
the slab, which is fine. Like, I would be okay
3001.
instead of a graded guard, I think. But I understand that people might like the premium quality and consistency of a graded guard, so that's okay if people want to buy that.
One side is ever so slightly thicker than the other, but
Thank
I
you, Tack.
believe they are ambidextrous. You can just put them on in either direction. Just the border is going to be thicker on one side.
And look at that. This one's the one from AliExpress. And the two colors, it looks pretty nice. I don't think it's got the same like finish and attention to detail that the equivalent of this in graded guard does. Which one is this? Is this the Labyrinth? It might be the Labyrinth, right? Well, yeah, with the blue at the top and the purple at the bottom. I think it is this one. Yeah, definitely. So if you're only after the colors, then you can just get a cheaper version, and that's fine. I don't think this existing is going to make the price that we're seeing online drop, because it already exists. This video that we're watching came out 6 months ago. They have existed for a long time and clearly aren't affecting the price on the secondary market. I am not saying that they're going to hold their value. I think this is insane and it is bound to crash, but the existence of a competitor isn't the thing that's going to make that market crash. But I wanted to talk about this video specifically because Graded Guard got into the replies. They replied to their hater, which is either when brands tend to like act like human beings and reply to people that are like criticizing them or something, it is either the best thing that they can do because they're like doing it in a fun way and they gain more like brand recognition because of it, or they seem like assholes. And I feel like Graded Guard seem like assholes. Graded Guard said, "We make cool cases for cool people." That's embarrassing. That's already embarrassing. Why did you say that? You didn't need to say that. Rip our patented design though, with a tombstone emoji. Which they clearly didn't listen to the video because this guy was talking about a copyright on the color pattern, and these guys are like, rip our patented design, which sure, if you've patented the way that these like stack up, then that would make sense. But you haven't patented the colors. People can go to other brands and get a cheaper version.
Yeah, but like that's probably because the cheaper versions don't give a fuck about the patent. You think the companies on like AliExpress and Temu care about copyright or patent laws? Isn't like part of the reason why there's so many things that are cheaply made that you can purchase is because they don't care? Like the stuff that gets outsourced in China specifically do not care about international copyright laws. Don't we all know this stuff? Regardless, I mean, I think it's a pretty funny response from a Graded Guard. Rip our patented designs though, but the issue is just that like they don't have enough stock and people are selling these for like 10x 20x the value on eBay. So like, yeah, as the person earlier said, just make more and the issue will solve itself, because people probably want like higher quality ones, because the ones he showed, if it's just a silicone rubber, that's not really a protector, that's just like aesthetic. But like the ones that they make with like the glass behind it, like he was showing earlier, those look like better design just to protect the actual slab. If that's the point, then I would rather go with that, no? Because like, isn't the whole point to protect your slab?
To no one on their own comment. Were they replying to themselves? Don't worry, I love you, Graded Guard. Thanks. At least we've got Crave's Rips. They've always got Graded Guards back. But also, yeah, if you just made these a normal product instead of limited time items, then it wouldn't be an issue at all. I'm not necessarily against it being a limited time item. It's just like, why do so many people want it this badly? That's the part that I don't get. I only buy
Because it's a new hype. People get hyped over stuff like that.
China ones, cheap and good because my IQ is normal. And then they said, we still love you though, which fuck off. You're a brand. Be gone, brand.
A case for a case is crazy still in my mind though. I guess that's investment stuff. Yeah, if you have a $2,000 card, right, and it's in a graded case, you don't want to ever regrade it, right? Like that, you're pretty much sitting on like you're pretty much sitting on something that's worth a lot of money. And people are going to want to buy that with the graded case, right? Like they're not just going to want the card, they want the graded case too. So if you protect both, it's like, you know, for $14, that's a decent investment. You're protecting both the graded case which protects the card, but also you're protecting the case that people are going to want to buy with the card anyway. So it makes sense, and it looks cool. There's a lot of bonuses to it, right? But not for 200 pounds. Like, what the fuck? 200 pounds.
But I think there's some very funny interaction. Why is Graded Guard even replying to the person that says, I only buy China ones? That's crazy. And then someone says, you're really in the comments fighting with people. Real professional clown emoji. Okay, and finally we're gonna get to the video that like went viral, I think. Or at least I saw people talking about it and parodying it, so I think it did go
Yeah, I was talking about that too. PSA 10 card and a PSA 10 slab. Yeah, I'll grade your slab, guys, for $5.
viral, which is
If there's any cracks or anything like that, I'll tell you.
this vendor
Oh, you got a PSA card, you got a PSA 10 Pikachu, but it's in a PSA 7 slab, so you're gonna lose some points on that.
POV talking about graded guards. I'm going to let it play in full, and I'm going to try and not pause and react. And I want you guys to come up with your own opinions, and then I'll let you know what I think.
Give me your best on this. Let's close here.
24.
I'll do that.
Can I have the guard too, please?
Oh no, this one's so expensive.
No, it's like $70.
Exactly.
Did this?
It's so expensive, bro.
That's why I thought I was going with the guard.
I'm sorry, it's really expensive.
Give me in the middle. Do $23.50 without the guard.
No, no. We already agreed on 24.
Yeah.
He's... What is this interaction? $23.50 with the guard.
I had the guard on it when I agreed. I literally had it.
Yeah, but
I agreed with the guard.
guards don't come with anything, bro.
Let me get some more cash and come back. That's how I justified it.
Okay, I mean, all right.
What's the best you can do with the guard?
25.
$100 for the guard?
Bro, I need.
What is this in there? Wait, this is crazy. Wait, did the vendor buy it for a bunch? If the vendor bought it for 20, yeah, I would just be like, yeah, fuck it. I don't care. Isn't the whole point of it? Was it looked better? And then the guy's like, this is so weird. Don't display with the guard if you aren't going to sell it. Do you sell your graded guards? Vendor L. So people do not agree with this guy. This is a very weird interaction for sure.
Need it. I use them. That's why I don't want to sell them.
I got an extra $20.
Bro, no, we already agreed.
I agreed. I had the guard on it. I was literally had it in my hand.
I always say nothing comes with the guard. If you want to pass, then that's fine. I'm at 2,400, bro. Here, if you really want it, I'll toss in the white guard. All right, appreciate it, man.
Sorry for being.
That whole interaction is so insane. Like every single line is.
Yeah, if you're displaying something in the case, you're buying the thing in the case, right? Like, doesn't that make sense? Like, how much is that thing? Like, if we go to a pawn shop, right, and they're displaying a laptop with a cable for $100, and you go to buy it, and then they're like, oh, sorry, the cable doesn't come with it. You'll be like, what the fuck? I bought that with the cable. And you go, no, I need the cable. Why would it come with the cable? The laptop's 100. The cable is an extra 20. You'd be like, why didn't you price it at 120 then? Why did you put that into the display case with a price tag if you're going to take... What was the point of the guard? Just to make it look cool? I mean, it probably looks cool, but then use it for your own collection, right? Or just use some generic ones you don't care about if the point is to... I don't know. Like, I can see why he's, like, trying to, like... But then just charge up the price. Okay, just do 2,400 with the guard, like he was going to do earlier. Like, if you are afraid of losing your guard because it's $70, price it at plus 70. And if they're like, oh, it's more than MSRP, then you go, oh, it's because the guard is 70. And then they'll go, oh, well, I want it without the guard. And you'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll take off $70. Isn't that like... This is very strange. Very strange.
Like a quotable line is so fucking funny. All right. Now we're gonna go through. I'll talk about what I think about each bit because there's a lot to break down in this video.
Give me your best on this. Let's close here.
24.
I'll do that.
Can I have
24. I'll do that. And so he then sees the vendor taking off the graded guard, and he's like, "Can I have the guard though?"
guard too, please?
Oh no, this one's so expensive.
And then he's like, "Oh no, sorry. The thing that I included in the product that you were purchasing." No, that's too expensive to sell.
For sure.
On a £2,400 slab. That's insane. But I don't think the vendor is the only person at fault here. I think the customer is a bit cringe too. We'll keep watching.
No, it's like $70.
The guy says it's too expensive, and the customer's like, no, it's $70. Bro, for a piece of plastic that protects your plastic? Yes, that is too much. That is too expensive. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, just throw in something for £70 for free. That makes sense, doesn't it? Now, I do understand that he's paying $2,400 for the slab, so £70 in the grand scheme of things isn't that much. But realistically, that is a lot to just throw in for free. So my point is, all of the comments, if you haven't seen, are like, the vendor L, we hate the vendor. You're getting cooked in the comments, bro. I think both of them are cringe. I don't think the vendor necessarily is like the worst.
Yeah, being like, no, it sounds like $70 is like, if he said no, it sounds like $10, $20, sure, but it's $70, man.
Worst person in the world, basically.
Exactly.
This?
It's so expensive, bro.
That's why I thought I was going with the guard.
I'm sorry, it's really expensive.
So the bit that's confusing for me is neither of them, the whole entire time during this purchase, mentioned the graded slab. But for both, sorry, the graded guard, but both of them, it mattered a lot. Like, the vendor is displaying the slab in the graded guard, but at no point.
Yeah, that's very weird to be like, oh, here's your card. Oh, before I do that, let me take off this thing. Like, what? I bought the card. Why are you taking off something that came with the card? That's just very strange.
Mentions that it's not included.
Anyways, graded guards, I guess, are very serious.
Guard situation, how insane the market is on them currently. And if you like this video, leave a like and let me know any other types of videos that are similar, like discussion topics that we could talk about. This graded guard stuff is crazy. And if there's anything else that you can think of that you want to hear my thoughts on, let me know in the comments. Appreciate.
Yeah, that was a decent video. I didn't know about the graded guard drama, dude. Graded guard drama. All right, let me watch this other video about I don't know, there's probably some other dramas or something. Let me watch this video with this one guy. Where is he? Is the trade up video. When you're getting into your Yu-Gi-Oh phase, I don't know. When we missed that by a few years.
Good morning.
All right, I'll watch this. This video is called Leon Hart's trade-up video was really weird. So remember that earlier he mentioned that guy that had the coin trade-up? Where he traded up like a Mew coin for, you know, better things. It's kind of like a challenge that some people do where they do it with other things too. It's not just like exclusive to cards. They do it with shoes. They do it with, like, you know, trading a paperclip for a car. It sort of got popularized and people do it mostly as content. But I guess this guy got in some hot water for this.
Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay today. Sorry I always look like I just rolled out of bed. I kind of did. And I happen to be rocking my Jigglypuff t-shirt, so it's kind of fitting. Anyways,
Huge.
so I have this empty, ripped Surging Sparks booster pack. It's just the cardboard. How much do you think I could trade this up for? Let's get a fucking Moonbryon out of this, bro. Let's get a Moonbryon out of this garbage. Today we're talking about Leon Hart's new trade up challenge video. He posted it just like a day or two ago, and the video got very bad feedback from his fans and just people in this community. We're just gonna go through some parts of his video together. I did watch the whole thing, and there were quite a few moments that made me very uncomfortable, even just as a viewer. I can't imagine how uncomfortable some of the vendors felt during these moments. So the premise of his video is basically he goes to this convention and he wants to do a trade up challenge. And he starts off his trade up challenge with a Mew battle coin from the Pokemon 151 UPC box, I'm pretty sure. He's looking to get Pokemon cards with this coin, with this challenge, and he can't even bring like a holo or something to the table. It's kind of fucked up to begin with. Like, Leon Hart has thousands of cards. The coin is worthless. Like, at least give the vendor that you're going to be essentially scamming out of a card, at least give them a card. But no, we're starting with a Mew coin. So that's, you know, it's already off to a rough start in my opinion. I think that's kind of distasteful, but the first really like strange thing to happen, it happens pretty quickly. He is at the very first booth. Then these are the booths, by the way, that are like outside of the convention. He hasn't gotten like fully into the convention yet. But at his very first booth, he explains that he's doing a trade-up challenge and he's using this Mew coin. And the guy, the vendor dude, is nice enough to offer him a little like mystery pick. He's like, yeah, I've got 2 non-expensive cards for you, but you have to like pick one. Like it's a guessing game, you know what I mean? You only get one. That's kind of how those games work.
Yeah, I mean the trade up challenges are just kind of that, right? Some people start with start with an energy card. Doesn't matter. The whole trade up challenge is a penny worth. Yeah, basically. I mean, the point is that you go in and you say, "Oh, I have this like dollar card worth $1. Let's see if we can like trade our way up to something like very good by the end." I mean, some of them are interesting, but it's probably like a played out meta at this point.
Watch what Leon Hart does here.
This Mew coin from a 151
Oh,
UPC.
Potion, yeah, I
So
love
yeah,
that
it's
one.
only starting out at what I think it's worth around $1-ish. Want to see if you have anything at all.
I think I have something that you might like.
Okay.
I really like these 2 cards.
Okay.
They're not the most expensive, but I'll let you pick one at random.
One was an English card and the other Japanese. I decided to go for the English. Just the Shaman holographic from the set Ultra Prism.
That's essentially around the same value.
But the Japanese one.
Can I see this other one? Ooh.
I think you like that one.
So he picks the English card, probably because English is worth more than Japanese right now and he thought he was going to get something good. But because it wasn't good enough, he actually went ahead and took the Japanese card. That's not
I like that. Oh, I gave you 2 choices. Pick one at random. Ooh, let me look at both of them.
how that works, bro. The dude's giving you a card for a coin, and I think that's fair enough as it is. I mean, look at his face when he picks the English card, when he picks up the Shaman. All I see on his face is disappointment. Like, bro, what are you expecting from a fucking coin? What are you doing, Leon Hart? So he wasn't happy enough with the Shaman, so he takes the Eevee, and he's like all excited because it's an Eevee card.
I think I will take it.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, let's
Appreciate
check on it.
A great pickup.
A great pickup.
Mainly because it's Eevee and
People love Eevee.
So anyway, he takes the Eevee, even though he wasn't really supposed to do that, but he takes the Eevee, and he says it's a great pickup. He's all excited about it because it's an Eevee. The Eevee hype honestly makes me cringe at this point. At the next booth, he's able to turn a $2 Eevee card into a $10 Eevee card.
Damn.
And here's the thing, okay? A lot of the comments on his video pointed this out as well, but the fact is that if Leon Hart wasn't a big famous YouTuber pointing a camera in these vendors' faces, these vendors wouldn't have been so inclined to be as generous as they were to Leon Hart.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Like if you go up and like, you know, W vendor, people will look at you and be like, "Oh man, that guy's so generous. He gave my favorite YouTuber like pretty much a free card that was worth way more than what he got traded up. What a good guy, right?" It's like promotional material basically. Normally people that try to do this do not have the same interactions with vendors when they try to be like, "Hey, I'll give you like basically nothing if you want to give me something for free." Most of the time people will go like, no, I'm good. You know, please leave my booth.
And I tend to agree. You know, if this was just a normal person, and I don't blame the vendors for this, nobody really deserves free handouts for anything. If a normal person approached most of these vendors, my guess is that they wouldn't get anywhere close to that high of a jump or anything at all. A lot of vendors don't even entertain things like this because it is, you know, it's a free handout. These people are there to make money, so a lot of them won't even entertain the whole trade up challenge thing
Sure.
from a normal person. And I know throughout the video, he's telling all the vendors they can say no, they don't have to participate, but you're also putting them on the spot and putting a camera in their face.
That is true. That is true. Yo, man. Hey, you could say no right now. You could say no right now if you want. But like, will you give me something for this? Everyone on my YouTube channel is looking at your reaction right now, but you can say no. Like, all right, bro. I mean, sure, we'll do this terrible trade.
Millions of followers, and I'm recording this for everybody to see online. But no pressure at all. No pressure at all. Can you help me out? No pressure. I'm gonna post this on the internet, but no pressure. Like, come on, what do you expect them to do? He ends up getting a slab at the next booth, and then trading with
Sheesh.
a fan that he runs into.
Wait, he traded up a $10 card for a $25 energy slab. That's pretty good.
A challenge?
I'm doing a trade-up challenge, actually.
I might be willing.
I was valuing my card at around $20.
I mean, that one's worth a lot, probably, right? From the UPC.
That one's 32. I would trade you that one.
I think I'll take it. Thank you so much.
Dude, that's so fucking scummy, man. I don't know. I could see, dude, this feels weird, man. So this girl's like a fan, and he's like, oh, you got a card that's worth way more than my card? Ooh, yeah, I'll take that. That's pretty good. Thanks. Yeah, I'll give you this card that's worth $12 less than your Mew. Yippee!
For her 151 Mew, by the way, which I know the fan like was consenting to all of this, but she literally straight up says that she collects cute Pokemon and her whole binder's like filled with cute Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, they're a fan, bro. Like, fans are gonna try to like do stuff to like stand out or get your attention, and they're in the moment, they're on camera, like they want to appear nice, you know. But like when you're asked, I don't know, man, just something weird about that. Like, if I'm at a convention and a fan gives me something, that's one thing. Wait, we do? I don't know. Well, some do. If someone gives me something and they're like, here you go, Alex, you can take this, I'll be like, oh, that's very nice of you. But if I'm like, yo, can I give you this thing that's worth way less than what you have? That just feels weird, no?
He gives her a fire energy for her 151 Mew. It's like, I don't know, like, is she gonna say no? She's a big fan, so
Right.
like she's just trying to help him out, I think. But it just seems scummy to like take from your fans like that. She straight up said, I like cute Pokemon, and you're giving her a fire energy and taking like a really cute card from her.
Yeah, that is pretty devious. She's like, oh, I collect cute Pokemon cards. Look at my Mew collection. He's like, yo, can I take this right here? Yo, can I take this?
A really cute card from her. I don't know. It sits wrong with me. I personally would not do that to somebody. If she had been like, oh, I collect energy cards, then I feel like, oh yeah, let's trade then. I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me at all. I mean, I know she agreed to it and stuff, but she's also a fan, and she probably also felt kind of pressured
Right.
because there's a fucking camera in her face. Honestly, it just feels like taking advantage of a fan. It all goes pretty well for him for a while. He gets a decent amount of trade-ups before he even gets into the convention. Then one of the vendors gives him a challenge to try and get a Moonbryon by the end of the day, which Leonhardt starts to take very seriously.
Before I left, an employee named Brennan challenged me to shoot for the moon.
Get to the Moonbryon by the end of the day. Oh my gosh. You want to make a bet on if I can try to get to Moonbryon?
I will make a friendly
I'm sure he sees that as a great content opportunity.
Oh my god, the guy's like, hey man, yeah, you should try to get like the Moonbryon, right? Like the expensive Umbreon card. You want to make a bet? you want to make a bet? He's like, dude, I'm just trying to be not. Yeah, sure, dude, a friendly bet.
Once he's inside the convention, he does continue to get pretty unrealistic trade-ups. Then he starts talking about how he wants to double the value.
I want to try to see if we can somehow like double the value.
Which
What does that even double the value? I want to see if we can just double the value. You know how we're doing a trade up? I just want to scam somebody really bad. I just want to give somebody something that's worth half of what they're giving me. How can we do this?
Double the value.
Which is just asking a lot, in my opinion. That's just kind of scummy. Like, to double the value is asking quite a lot from these vendors who are here to make money, not lose it. This is where, in my opinion,
Yeah,
it's
but
like-
he's a content creator. Don't they get that he's making content? Like, do they not get the point?
Getting a little too greedy. He starts asking for Pikachu EX from Surging Sparks and like PSA 10 Charizards and shit. Things that are like $200 more than whatever it is he's offering at least.
Wow, Pristine 10, Charizard 10. How about the Charizard 10?
This card is going to be $500.
Ooh, that's a Charizard. That's worth 500. How about that? How about that for what I have? What's up, Joji? How you doing? How about you give me something that's worth double what I'm giving you?
Oh, that's quite a big jump. A Pikachu EX. What is Pikachu? That's like 460. You wouldn't do that, would you? I had to ask. A Fusion Strike box. Are you trying to offload that box at all?
Man, I just bought it.
Oh, you just bought it? Oh, okay.
It feels like he just thinks that people are going to like do that for him because he's Leonhardt. And there's just something very icky about a rich famous guy asking for handouts like this. It's just weird. Leon Hart probably has more money than most of the people in that convention. Yet
Yeah, it's weird. That's definitely weird.
he's in here asking for free cards for content where he's gonna make more money. I don't know, it's just icky and gross. He starts to get like kind of desperate at one point and he tries to pawn off a card he was claiming was $300, but one of the vendors price checks him and says the card's really worth like $260, $250-ish, and he's still trying to get the $300 value out of it.
I think it was supposed to be 300-ish, 350. I'm not sure. It's also
He is sure. Wait, there's no way the Pokemon content creator isn't sure the value of the card that he's trading up for. I don't believe that. What is he guesstimating what each card's worth? Also, 300 to 350 is a huge jump. That comes off so shitty, man. Just like, oh yeah, I don't know, it's worth like $1,000. How do you know that? It's like $1,000, $2,000. What? Yeah, I don't know. Aren't you the guy that collects and like gets them graded and trades them? Yeah, but like it's worth like a bunch.
also in much better condition than it looks.
I wouldn't like regraded or anything.
Yeah.
So my sold is 300, 260, 50. What did you say you had it at?
Well, 300.
Good on that vendor for saying no, honestly, and price checking him. At one point, he like walked out of the convention, and I guess he had to like wait in line to get back inside, and you would think that that was the end of the world.
We decided to step outside to get a break from the crowd and noticed there's a line for anyone wanting to get back inside.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate his backpack. Yeah, just something about this guy that's looking like he's, pushing older than my age at this point, wearing like this like kid's backpack just kind of rubs me the wrong way. I don't know why. I get that like Pokemon's like a cutesy, like collectible thing. Like there's tons of different art, but like this grown ass dude wearing like a fucking kid's back to school backpack while like going around trying to like essentially scam people for giving him items that are worth way more than what he's giving them just comes off as very like mentally ill behavior, actual man-child behavior. Yeah, I don't know, just very weird. I don't know. Is it? I assume it's a Pokemon backpack or something, or I don't know, dude. Like dress your age or something. Maybe he's appealing to the youth, much like me, because I'm skibbity with y'all. Leonhardt's always been a little creepy. I don't know how he managed to stay in the Pokemon scene that long. This video just comes off very weird. Looks like the Hawaii Worlds backpack. Oh, you get it for like going to the Hawaii event? I mean, even then, it's still like, dude, I don't think that this is for adult men. This looks like a backpack that like a 8-year-old girl would wear to school. Like, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing, bro?
That for him because he's Leon Hart. And there's just something very icky about a rich famous guy asking for handouts like this. It's just weird. Leon Hart probably has more money than most of the people in that convention, yet he's in here asking for free cards for content where he's gonna make more money. I don't know, it's just icky and gross. He starts to get like kind of desperate at one point, and he tries to pawn off a card he was claiming was $300, but one of the vendors price checks him and says the card's really worth like $260, $250-ish, and he's still trying to get the $300 value out of it.
I think it was supposed to be 300-ish, 350. I'm not sure. It's also in much better condition than it looks.
I wouldn't.
End of the world.
We decided to step outside to get a break from the crowd and noticed there's a line for anyone wanting to get back inside.
What if we can't get in now because there's a line?
This could be a problem.
Waiting in line? Like a normal person? Oh, hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm Leon Hart. God forbid he would have to wait in line. So since he has to wait and he can't get back in, he tries trading again in the outside area. And this is the moment that like pissed me off the most, to be honest, watching this.
I tried hitting up more booths, but even the lobby was too crowded now.
Can you do a trade down challenge?
And then I spotted the sign, trading for Charizards? Yes, please.
It's a first edition.
That last sale, 550, 560.
Oh, there's no way you jump for that. I know. No, I know. Oh, that would be so cool. Oh, wait, is that another one? Oh my goodness. You got two. There you go. Maybe I'll come back.
His Charizard, by the way, is like
Okay.
worth $375-ish, and he tries asking for cards that are worth like $500 or more. That part where he was like, look, but you've got 2 there. You can't just give me one? Like, look at this vendor's face. He's genuinely like, are you serious, dude?
What? So he's just like, hey, do you want to take my card and just lose $200? Yeah, your thing is worth 575, mine is worth 375. Do you just want to lose $200? Why not?
Dude, he's asking this vendor for like a $200 jump. That's so shitty. Well, look, you've got 2. You can't, you can't just give me like that's such shitty behavior. At this point in the video, he's having trouble getting back inside. Honestly, he probably should have just ended it here. He's already holding a $375 card that he got for free. But no, we got to get the Moonbryon for content.
I needed to get back inside the main room.
Is there crowd control right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. Okay, gotcha. Oh, so we shouldn't have left. All right, so there's so many people here that we can't even get back inside the room. Like, we shouldn't have left when we did.
I would have never left the main room if I had known.
So he has somebody get him back in instead of waiting in line like everybody else. Because, he's too important and special to wait in line.
Sure.
With all the normies. Ew. He bitches about the crowd some more. He's pissed off that there's so many people there.
Getting to the point where I see certain booths with tempting items, but it's too crowded to even get to them.
So let's see if we can sneak in here. All right, maybe not. Oh, this would be a good booth, but it's so crowded right here. Oh, it's just so crowded.
And it's getting late in the day, and the crowd is really slowing my progress.
God forbid that the Pokemon fans slow your progress for your precious content. Long story short, he's able to trade up all the way to a PSA 10 Japanese Umbreon from Terrestrial Festival. Now look, okay, if he had gone through all of this, and then at the end of the video, given the Umbreon away to a fan, maybe went back to that fan that traded with him and gave her the card, or just a kid, or I don't know, anybody. If he had done that at the end of the video, I probably, wouldn't feel so gross about it. I'd be a lot more okay with it, because then it's like, all right, something good happened for someone, you know what I mean? But that didn't happen. This is Leonhart, okay? He has almost 2 million subscribers, I'm pretty sure, has anything he could possibly want in his Pokemon collection, and can more than certainly buy this card for himself. Instead, he decides to make a video going around a Pokemon convention asking for free handouts all day. Nothing good even comes out of it at the end. He keeps the card. He makes this video. He's going to make money off of this video. He might even end up making money off of the card. Who knows? And it's...
Yeah, that's very weird. So what was the point of that? Just to, show that you can use your influence and clout to just scam people?
honestly just a bad look. I'm sorry, it's not a good look for him at all. It's scummy. His comment section is just littered with negative feedback, and for good reason. This is super
Hey,
distasteful.
what were the comments? Literally, the only reason people are trading up with him is for exposure for their stores on his channel. Yeah, basically. A guy who has everything when it comes to Pokemon cards, walking around asking for handouts. Awesome. Yeah, what was he thinking, man?
With negative feedback, and for good reason. This is super distasteful. His content lately has just been very disappointing. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what y'all think of this Leonhart situation. His last few videos have just not been great, but this one specifically pissed me off enough to make a video about it. I hope y'all have a great day, and I will see you.
Yeah, that's very cringe. Sort of thing is cute when a 10-year-old with a limited allowance does it, but when a grown man with a net worth in the millions does it, then it's hard not to feel secondhand embarrassment. It literally would have been the perfect thing for him to give that Umbreon to the girl that gave away her Mew. What a tough watch. Yeah, I agree. The girl that gave him the fucking Mew would have been perfect because she was the one that like kind of helped him get off the ground with the Mew. And she's a fan, and he could have been like, "Here you go, I did something nice." But instead he's like, "Some random vendor challenged me, and so now I have to prove him wrong." Is the video up?
I was able to get a...
He still kept the video up. Alternative title: Rich Pokemon YouTuber walks around convention asking for handouts by exploiting his status and privilege. I use my influence or popularity to scam people up to a PSA 10. Imagine being Leonhart and having to look in the mirror every day. This was pretty good. Do the homeless to house challenge next. That would be a good video. Hope that Mew girl sees the comments and knows we've got her back. She probably like was happy, to be honest. If she likes this particular content creator. What does he do at the end? Is he just like, I'm the greatest?
Is this real? After starting with a coin just 3 hours ago and joking that it would be cool to get a Moonbryon, here I stand being offered a PSA 10 Sunbryon, or Moonbryon.
What is that card going for right now?
I think it's 550.
That would be nice.
Which would be a lateral move, but you get a case with no crack. We're about to find out. Moment of truth.
Yeah.
550, 520, 515.
So it is a lateral move, but it is still a nice case, and it's a Sunbryon.
This is huge. I'm playing with way higher stakes now.
Let's just do that. Let's do it.
You want to run it?
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
I did it in just 3 hours and less than 20 trades. I traded a dollar coin all the way up to a Moonbryon, valued it at over $600.
I'm really happy with this, but we ended it at a PSA 10 Umbreon.
That is insane.
I got a PSA 10.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Sunbryon. Since it is a Moonbryon, but it's not the Evolving Skies one.
Yeah.
Can you let me off this time?
I'll let you off.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Next time, though, I'm going to hold you to it.
And I'm done for the day. A PSA 10.
No way.
Moonbryon.
That's sick. Your coin went to a good home. I'm just going to tell you that.
I appreciate it. I'm glad it
He
did.
wanted to buy it, and I said, no, this one is for you.
And now with my head held high and my backpack very slightly heavier, I leave the NTX card show and wonder where this journey will take me next.
Bro acts like he fucking climbed Mount Everest. You literally just went to different booths and begged them to give you cards. And then made a video about it. Oh my gosh, dude. This guy's like... But my head held high. With my head held high, I wonder where this journey will take me next. He cooked, and then the comment section are like, bro, you're an asshole.
Perhaps my next trade-up challenge, I begin with this Moonbryon. Be sure to subscribe to see just how high we can climb. And if you...
No. You should do the opposite. You should take your highest card, go around, and deflate the value by 10% at a time until you end up with $1. That's what you should do now. Hello? Nobody thinks this is cool. If they didn't give you a good deal accept your absolutely bonkers trade-ups, you'd just be making them look bad to others for turning it down. Do you see the kind of situation this places the vendors in, especially at the mid/tail end? Yeah, he literally would be like, no deal. He'd be like, oh, you wouldn't do this? Oh, wait, you wouldn't do this shitty deal? Okay, no deal, I guess. No deal. You don't want to do this shitty deal with me? You have 2 Charizard cards, bro. You got 2 Charizard cards. You don't need both of them. You're only losing $200 trying to fucking make money at this convention you already paid for. The streets was not fucking with this upload. You're part of the problem, Leonhardt. Do better. People are barely able to get new products to open stuff, and yet you're begging for handouts like a second grader. Oh my god. Trading that Mew for an energy card feels like schoolyard bullying. I had a physical reaction to that one. That Mew card is one of my favorites, and she had such a beautiful, cute collection like mine. I wanted to cry watching it get removed from the binder. Yeah, that was pretty evil, huh? He's like, oh, you're a big fan? Well, are you a fan of this energy card I got? This $20 energy card? Well, how big of a fan are you? Are you big enough of a fan to give me your Mew?
Wow, Courtney. I think I'll take it.
Yeah, Courtney, I think I'll take this card that's worth way more than my shitty energy card.
Thank you so much. Oh my god.
Yeah, Courtney, enjoy this dog shit card I got with this dog shit trade up challenge I'm doing. Why don't you take this energy card and keep it?
Thank you, Courtney, for
Look at this. Wow, Courtney. This is a great deal right here. Look at your slab 10 fire energy card. Smile for the camera, Courtney. Give us a big smile. You did a great thing today. You made me really happy. I didn't see what card he gave her. That's the worst part is like, she's like, oh, I like to collect cute cards. Well, Courtney, you like cute cards? Well, I got the perfect card for you, Courtney. I got the perfect cute card right here. It's my dog shit fire energy card. It's really cute. You're gonna love it. It's gonna look great next to your Pichu and your other Mews. Maybe next to your Bulbasaur.
card I signed for her a year ago.
Oh, that was like probably the most exciting thing that could have happened today.
So I won't be saying this for too long, but it's special because I made this trade with you, Courtney. So thank you so much for that. It's a really
Courtney,
big
it's
help.
really special. I'm gonna go get rid of this immediately.
Oh, that's the Card Haven.
Card Haven offered me a massive stack to dig through, and as I was pricing out some cards...
Oh, is that for... What is this?
Oh, wow.
It's the 151 Pikachu illustration rare, valued at around $41.
You know what? I think I'll do that. Wow. Okay, we'll give this to you. So we'll shake on it?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you very much.
I appreciate it.
And before I left, an employee named Brennan challenged me to shoot for the moon.
Challenge me. He challenged me. He'll pay for that with his life. So this guy's really popular, huh? This is what Pokemon tubers are all about. Dang.
Today I'll be sharing my top 10 Pokemon cards in my collection. Signed cards from
What was that? Okay.
Pokemon.
Today I'll be sharing with you guys my favorite Pokemon cards that only I have.
Y'all remember that trainer card? Yeah, the one that confuses your own Pokemon. That's a real person who was a real-life musician and dancer in Japan and wrote songs for Pokemon way back when. He's also been in the Pokemon.
Okay, so he just has...
The second time they held the Tropical Mega Battle event.
So as you can tell, this guy is like very well off. I think that's the reason why, like, oh, that is a crazy pause. That is a very crazy pause. Okay.
Well, how do you do? That's a saying I have. But in any case, transparency purposes, so glad to have this one.
We punch up here? No, it's not even about punching up. I'll punch down too. I'll punch my weight. I'll punch above. I'll beat the shit out of anyone below me. It doesn't matter. The point is, this is very unethical, okay? And people have a problem when other people get wronged, okay? When there's no justice. Justice is blind.
Collection. Coming in at number 7 is the entire classical collection from the same set, Celebrations. But the only difference is what you're seeing is an entire set of it sealed up in a plastic case and a plaque that says my name on it, Leonard, from the Pokemon Company International itself. They sent these out as a thank you gift, not just to myself, but to many other creators.
Yeah, as you can tell, this guy did not need to go around a convention and beg for cards. Okay, that's kind of the point.
Out there.
This guy is very well off.
These cards, yes, they do have backs of actual Pokemon cards, were also purchased from Michael Ryan, the former Wizards of the Coast senior editor and Pokemon Company USA managing editor from way back when. There's only allegedly one other set of these because they do have questions. They were made to try to teach kids how to play, but even at something like this, they were finding trouble when they were testing it with kids back then. It was not really doing the best job of it, so it never made it past the cutting board. But these are the only, or at least this is, maybe that would be the Pokemon World Championships of 2023 that were held in Yokohama, Japan for the first time ever. Charizard signed on the casing by the original illustrator of the Charizard card, Mitsuhiro Arita, as you can see right there.
Yeah, it'd be cool if he trades down with one of these.
I got this signed, I think at this point it was like a 2017-ish Pokemon Regionals. When he signed it, it was the first time that he had ever...
Bro has like every rare... Bro literally has like cards that are worth like $20,000 and is like, oh man, Courtney, I could really use that Mew for my video. Top comment. My favorite thing in my collection is a Mew coin. I heard you can trade it for a lot. Oof. Well, maybe he'll just pretend that video never went up. To be fair, though, the video is still up, though, no? He still has it up.
Oh, wow.
It was from 5 months ago. Oh, good stuff. All right, guys. Well, this was a bit of a short stream. Just want to hang out with you for a little bit. I gotta go. To downtown Denver. Gotta meet up with some people. I just want to hang out. Early morning stream. Had a little bit of time to go live. Figured I might as well go live instead of not talk with you guys. Gotta head up 6th Street. No, definitely not 6th Street. Happy early birthday. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Thank you for the kind messages. Yeah, I'm gonna take the night off, obviously. Maybe get myself a little something for my my birthday. Well, my birthday's tomorrow, I should say. I just wanted to stream today. My last day, I guess, being a middle-aged man. Just kidding. I'll still be a middle-aged man tomorrow. Well, we got the September lineup coming out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. I appreciate that, Tech. Thanks for dropping in here with me and hanging out. And thank you for that the big dono earlier too. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Hopefully you guys had a good August. We're getting into the fall season, so it's gonna get a little colder. Yeah, we'll see what we do in September. Hopefully some more content. I got some videos I gotta edit. Hopefully get up on that YouTube soon. Got some other projects in the works too that I'm excited to talk about when I can. So yeah. Anyways, guys, take care. Have a good rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys on the next stream.